courage is what it takes to stand and speak, but courage is also what it takes to sit and listen. That's exactly what the Market Creek experience was about, figuring out how to really deeply listen and then deliberate together, decide together, and take action together. The book certainly is about our belief in each other and our human capacity for courage and caring and connection. We are better together, we have more endurance together, and we are our most courageous and caring selves together.
Our mission was to encourage a healthy curiosity in the youth and the people in the community who may not have had a direct opportunity to this wonderful thing called entrepreneurship, or this wonderful thing that we call America, this wonderful thing we call free enterprise.
It's really about us having a place, having your voice, being heard, really being heard, being part of community.
That's called mutual respect. What do you need, right? How can I help you accomplish some of the things that you need? Not do it for you, but how can we do this together where it's mutually beneficial in a mutually respectful way?
The book is a lot about the lessons of working with Joe Jacobs, who was this incredible angel entrepreneur, risk-taking philanthropist, who believed that life should be lived at bat, swinging for the fences.
It was so different than any other project that we had been involved with. And it was different because it was a buy-in, and it was the commitment, and it was the end product of the residents here in the neighborhood.
We respected one another's culture, one another's presence. We were able to interact and communicate on a level that was respectful and mindful.
For us to get the opportunity to empower our own people and tell people, you have a chance for ownership. You have a chance for your voice, for your legacy to be passed on to your children.
Together, we actually pulled off one of the most unusual and courageous IPOs in history.
We had to go and convince the California Department of Corporations to look at this cooperative model in a way that they'd never done before, because they had no conception that it could be done.
And we were able to create jobs. We were able to break so-called gang territorial lines. It was so much excitement, learning about humanity and affirming humanity, that people forgot about a lot of the negativity.
The crazy part, you start realizing the amazing amount of similarities we all had. I personally learned so much about other ethnic groups.
You shared your personal stories, you talked about what endures from your perspective, why it mattered, what you would tell others across the country.
If we did this work in every community, we would have less hate crimes. We would have more people realizing, oh my God, they're a human just like me.
This book actually raises the question, if philanthropy's job is to act in the public interest, does it have an obligation to hear the public voice?
Mr. Jacobs took a chance. He didn't have to do what he did, but he challenged himself to make the world a better place. Jennifer and everybody that came together in doing the work, they all challenged themselves to break the norm. Let's see what we can do to make the world a better place. And hopefully people are going to look at this book and utilize it in order to challenge themselves to make the world a better place too.
If it were not for Joe, the family, and this lady right here, we'd be sitting on dirt ground. Our voices were never heard. Joe said, we're going to take down the barriers.
I'm really hoping that this book is used as a guide, a manual, a blueprint for people, organizations, institutions to make change.
If you're passionate about anything in life and you want to give back, you should read the book.
I hope I've done you proud and your stories proud.